Hey friends, today I'm going to be setting up my classic dashboard planner for the week of March 9th through the 15th. And I have pulled out an oldie but a goodie. So I pulled out Squad Goals. And this was released in 2019. It is one of my favorite Happy Planner sticker books. And then to go along with it, I pulled out this Love Every Season for a couple of the quotes. And this one came out in 2022, and it's full of these seasonal stickers that match the Squad Girls. This one is Squad Goals, but I'm going to use one of the quotes out of here. And then I grabbed this blue washi, which is an actual Happy Planner washi that came in a Squad Girl set. And then I have this pink. I'm hoping this is the right pink. If not, I will grab another one. I'm thinking like a pink and blue. All right, so let's get started. I kind of have a rough idea of what I want to do. But I want to start by going ahead and whiting out these areas. And then, now I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm thinking about putting florals down the middle. But since this has this neutral and the sparkles and the stars, I'm not quite sure how it's going to look. And if that doesn't look okay, then I may do florals at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to use these girl stickers here because I love they have a little springy vibe to them. And then we have a lot of boxes to use. And then we also have these florals, which I'm going to tear out. So let's grab one of these. And let's see. I'm going to have to punch the holes doing this. But I think it will be worth it. Okay. So, you most definitely can see through to, of course, because these are clear stickers. Now, if these weren't clear stickers, I think this could work. But I'm just wondering if I want this to see through, and I really don't want to white that out. So then the other option would be to put them up at the top and the bottom. I really wanted... I mean, is it really that noticeable? A little bit. I think I can make it work. Okay. So some of these are fairly large. So I'm going to try to put these larger ones more over on the left side. And then we will kind of start layering these florals. And I kind of want to alternate some of these larger ones and smaller ones. And I will use my We Are Memory Keepers Power Punch to punch these holes out. All right, phew, I thought that was going to cover up Tuesday, but it didn't. That's awesome. All right, let's do another one of these flowers. All right, and then we'll do, I think all we might need to do is one of these large ones. I wanted to add in some of that blue, but we have the blue here. All right, we do need one other flower here, so we'll add this there. Okay, still have flowers left, so then let's pick this up. And carefully trim this where I have my 2 pages. All right, so I'm going to use the We Are Memory Keepers Power Punch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my page over and I'm going to line up this first one in this little area here so I can see that punch. I'm going to line that up and punch. And sometimes it does an awesome job and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. And then sometimes I have to go back in with my scissors and clean things up. So once I get that first one punched, then I can use the little guide here and put this in here. And punch. And that did pretty good. So I'm going to work on punching out all of these holes and cleaning things up as I need. This is why I don't often cover up the spine there, just because this is a lot of work, but this is what I wanted to do this week. So I'm going to take a minute to do all this and we'll come back on, start adding some boxes and decorate. Okay guys, so I thought that I had hit play again once I had punched out all of my holes, and I had not. So I got a little ahead of you guys. So I went ahead, got all my holes punched. I dated this side using my hoo-hoo markers, and then I started decorating, laying some washi down, and this box is from my Wrong Rainbow Collection boxes. Added a couple boxes for goals, did a little layering of washi tape here, and now we are going to add a decorative sticker. So I know we have these two girls here, but I want to add a decorative sticker as well. So I'm thinking the girls shopping would be cute. So let's add the girls here shopping. And I have a lot going on this week, and I'm tempted to not do boxes on this side and just do maybe bullet points and do that. I have not quite decided. If I do boxes, I would have to use my wrong for the boxes. So I could do my doctor's appointments in really small. So let's see. I would need 1, 2, 3 doctor's appointment boxes. We could bring in this color, and let's see if we can find a pink one. Okay, pink. All right, so I need something on Monday and I need something on Wednesday, but we're going to use these small ones for doctor's appointments. And I'm wondering, I think I'm going to bring some of this washi in over here. But let's do blue on Tuesday. And I think I'm actually going to bring this up here. So we're going to do blue on Tuesday. We'll do the mustardy yellow on Thursday and pink on Friday. Okay, and then I have an appointment for my mom on Monday and then something going on Wednesday. I don't think there really is any purple. We have a lighter blue we could use, not in this one. All right, we do have a blue and All right, you know what? We're not going to do, I don't think we're going to do any more boxes. We'll do bullet points for those things. Okay. So that works. So let me grab this and just double check. I do have these smaller boxes that I could use. I'm not a huge fan of the gold, but then they'd be Money Wednesday. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Just having some thoughts. And we have these too. All right, I think I'm just going to stick with bullet points, and I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do pink. So, before we do bullet points, do I want to add washi over here? And then how do I want to decorate over here? I can definitely decorate over here. All right, so let's do... Let's do a little bit of the layered washi on this right-hand side of the page. So we'll do some here, and let's do some on Saturday. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit on Saturday because of the numbers. All right, so we'll start with that, and then I may bring in some more if needed. Now, I did bring in this sticker book for a quote. There's some quotes in the back of the book here. And I was thinking about love your life, but I don't think I have room for that. We have these here that we could add in as a quote, but let's skip that for now. I realize I don't have January up here, so we need to add that in. Maybe I'll use my time to date sticker book. And then we'll add in our January right. Oh, January. So I'm going to add in my March, not my January here. There we go. All right, so now we have the March. So then I do have room to add up here if I wanted to. All right, let's do something here. Maybe we have a quote in here that we could use. Weekends are for friends. This is my happy place. So I don't see a quote. I will find a quote in a different book. But I do see these bullet points. So I'm wondering if on Monday and Wednesday, I just used one of these bullet points. So let's grab one of the blues. And I am going to grab my tweezers for this, maybe. if I can find them. So I think since they're important, I'm going to put them up here. Actually, I don't want blue because I have blue there. So let's grab the pink here. All right, and then we'll try to find another color. We'll do this blue here, and we'll put that on Wednesday. And that went down kind of crooked. Let me see if I can peel that back up. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's do that, and then let's add a couple bullet points aside from that on each day. Well, that one went off the line, but that's okay. It'll be fine. And then let's maybe grab a couple of the girls and decorate. So I wonder if I should do the smaller ones. No, I think we'll do these. Okay. All right, we have the girl with the plant. So we're going to add her here. And then we have the girl with the little doggy. And we will add her here. And that's not taking up too terrible much room on those dates. And now we still have here. So let's grab... This is Pretty Houses from Plannything. And we have Positive Mind, Positive Vibes, Positive Life. We also have here to decorate. So we could add that here. And then we do have the girl here on the bike. We have the girls shopping. We have the lone girl here. Maybe we can add... Let's add the two girls there, and we'll add the quote there. Okay, that works. And now we have here. So we need to figure out there. We have, this is my happy place, but I'm pretty sure that's a little long for there. Yes. So then, who would we put there? Maybe we can do another quote. I like this, do more of what makes you happy. So we could have two quotes in the same area. I don't normally do that. But we could put this like down in this corner here. We could do the girls walking. Okay. Then we'd have, excuse me, we'd have washi side by side, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't want to put washi here. So maybe let's add these girls back. And maybe we will grab so we have another one of the florals. I could take and add a floral here. We're going to go for it, and then we can add our quote over there. Awesome. So I still have a few of the florals left that I can add back in the book and use at a later date. All right, I think this turned out super cute. I love all of the beautiful colors. It screams spring, and I absolutely love how it looks with the florals down the center. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by and planning with me. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.